Hello everyone, welcome to learn the third law of chemical combination, namely law of multiple proportion. The first law you learnt was law of conservation of mass. The second law, namely law of definite proportions. Now the third law called as the law of multiple proportion. Now, what is meant by multiple proportion? When I refer to chemical compounds and I refer to the elements, when one element can combine with another element to form more than one or more than two or three compounds, then this law is applicable. So, as stated by Dalton, you can say, what does the law state? If two elements can combine to form more than one compound, more than one, not just one, more than one, then what happens? The mass of one element that combines with a fixed mass of the other element, say A and B, A is fixed, only B is varying, then the mass of B combining with A will be or are in the ratio of small whole numbers. Your book mentions here about water. That is, first is water formed between hydrogen and oxygen. And the second compound formed between hydrogen and oxygen is hydrogen peroxide. Both water and hydrogen peroxide contain H2 and O2, otherwise hydrogen and oxygen. But which is fixed? Hydrogen is fixed. The formula of water. So how will you understand this? I will just write and show you. Just observe. So see here. First case, I am taking hydrogen and oxygen. Two elements, they combine with each other to form more than one chemical compound. So what is that? First is one molecule of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen forming water H2O. Second is both one molecule H2O2 hydrogen peroxide. In this 2, which is the fixed element, hydrogen is fixed. So oxygen is variable and hydrogen is fixed, 2 gram, 2 gram. But oxygen is combining here 16 and second case 32. So if I take the ratio of this oxygen combining with fixed mass of hydrogen, 16 is to 32, you know the ratio is 1 is to 2, simple small whole numbers. Now let us go for another case. One more additional example, nitrogen, which forms a variable number of oxides with oxygen. So nitrogen oxygen, two element forming so many compounds. The first one being NO, that is NO, nitric oxide. It usually dimerizes as NO twice. So I can write as N2O2 also. I can write as N2O2. So to make you understand better, let me write as N2O2. Okay, and this is N2O, nitrous oxide, N2O. N2O3 is dinitrogen, as you can see, two atoms of nitrogen. So dinitrogen trioxide. This is dry nitrogen tetroxide and this is dinitrogen pentoxide. If you observe all this, that is, this is N2O2, this is N2O. So let me keep it as the first one. So this is first one, second one, third, fourth and fifth. In the first one, N2O, the amount of nitrogen is fixed, N2, 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 here also N2. But the first case, one atom of oxygen, second case, two atoms, third case, three atoms, 4, 5, simply. So if I write the mass with respect to mass here, all the cases, this is the first one, nitrogen 2 because 2, so let me put it as 28. One atomic mass, one mass, atom mass is 14. So 2, here everywhere it is 28. So amount of nitrogen is fixed. Now let us see oxygen. In the first case, so let me write the ratios 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the compounds. Namely, nitrous oxide, nitric oxide, dinitrogen trioxide, dinitrogen tetroxide, dinitrogen pentoxide. The amount of oxygen, in case of nitrous oxide, only one atom, so 16. Amount of oxygen, nitric oxide, 2 dimerizes, so 32. In dinitrogen trioxide, 3, so 48. Dinitrogen tetroxide 4, 16 fours are 64, and dinitrogen pentoxide another 16, so 64 plus 16, 80. Now, if you come to 16 table, 16 ones are 16, 16 twos are 32, 16 threes are 48, 16 fours are 64, 16 fives are 80. So, the mass of one element combining with the fixed mass of the other element bear a simple ratio. This is what you should be able to understand. I can give you one more example, say carbon and oxygen. Carbon and oxygen combined to form two kind of compound. One is carbon monoxide and another, I am not going for balancing. Please don't mistake it that I am not balancing. You have to understand the concept. Balancing can be learned later also. So, carbon and oxygen, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. Carbon is fixed, 12U, 12U, and oxygen here 16, 32, same as the case of water and hydrogen peroxide. So, the mass of one element combining with the fixed mass of another element bear a simple ratio. Thus, the law of multiple proportion is explained. So what is that law of multiple proportion? If two elements can combine to form more than one compound, the mass of one element that combines with the fixed mass of the other element are in the ratio of small whole numbers. Happy learning. Stay tuned for the other two laws. Two more laws are yet to follow. Avogadro's law and Gay-Lussac's law. Thank you. Happy learning.